Hey everybody.
Hey everybody, how are you?
We're back. We're just like hanging out.
Yep.
Because as you know, we are getting ready for our 10-day journey cruise on the
Carnival Sunrise. It's that time again.
Yes. So we're hanging out. We're just wanting to come on here and just talk to you guys and let you know what's going on. Give you our thoughts about, our expectations about the cruise ship.
Very exciting time. We've been looking. I've been looking on Facebook. I've found a lot of groups that are filled with people excited about their cruise that they've already been on and their opinions and observations about the upgrade of the Carnival Triumph
right
to the Carnival Sunrise.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to seeing all the changes and all the new exciting things they've done.
Yes. Can't wait. And when my mother told me about the ship, I was like, this ship is whack. Like, it's really little looking. We
did say that.
I was like, because we're so used to the Miracle and the Horizon, the Sunshine,
last year.
And they're bigger. There's more space. So because this is an older ship and it's refurbished, it's not as high. Like it's like one. When we saw the deck, the movie screen was like one level.
Well, there's some things.
Like,
it's obviously a smaller ship.
It's a smaller ship.
It's a sister ship to the Sunshine.
Right.
So the Destiny and the Triumph were sister ships. Now that they're refurbished, it's still a sister class ship. The you guys probably know the Sunshine was the Destiny.
Right.
And now the Sunrise was the Triumph. So they have similarities. And there's a lot of things, whatever was missing, it went through a 2.0 upgrade at some point. So, now it's gone through a total, just like to cruise, and we want to be comfortable and happy and have fun.
Yes.
But we will, because we got the Flying Scotsman again.
Yes, that's another thing we wanted to share with you. We have Chris.
Yes.
And if you follow us and saw our other videos, we enjoyed him thoroughly. He was just so cool. We got to meet him as well. Took a nice picture with him. And we found out he's going to be on this cruise.
And how about that?
So it's going to be amazing. Awesome. So all that other stuff about the ship being small and it may not be this, it may not be that. We saw the upgrades, we saw the improvements, and it looks great. Like my mother said, at the end of the day, we firmly believe in just making it fun.
Yes.
Like your experience is what you make it.
Right.
So we're really excited again, and we have expectations. We saw that they have some new restaurants they added.
Yes.
They have some restaurants that we are familiar with, like the Cucina,
the ones that
Italian, Cucina di Capitano. They have the Guy's Burgers going to be on there.
Absolutely.
We love that. They have the sushi place. What is it called again? The Asian place. I don't know why I can't remember right now.
Banzai.
Yes, teppanyaki. That's on there. That's one that they always have on there. But they do have some new restaurants that I saw.
Was it the Lucky Bowl?
The Lucky Bowl. I was like, My mother was like, "No, you're gonna try that one." Because I have a thing for bowls. I make my own bowls here at home. Everything is a bowl: breakfast bowl, salad bowl, taco bowl, whatever. So when we saw that, I was like, "Oh, that looks interesting." They also have do they have the Pig and Anchor?
Yes, they have the out Pig and Anchor, but just
it's only going to be outside.
There's no indoor sit down.
Right.
It's no free one day and pay the next.
It's just simply
not breakfast. I'm sorry. It's lunch. It's lunch, but it's kind of like a outdoor thing, but you don't have to pay. It's
always outdoors.
It's one of the inclusive ones.
Yeah,
which is great. Which is nice.
Yeah,
you don't have to. Eat free in the afternoon and pay at dinner. They don't have that.
They don't have that.
It is there.
Mm-hmm. And of course they have the movie, the dive-in movie. They have that. We noticed that they have 2 pools, right? One looks smaller than the other.
Yeah, they have one forward and one aft, and they did remove that sliding roof thing.
Yeah, they had on the Triumphs. They took that off. I don't think they needed that. I think maybe because of the way it was set up, it took up space.
They had to add the level for the extra water slide.
That's what I mean. Like they moved that so they could make room for something else, I guess. So there's a lot of things that they improved and that they added, and so we're excited about that. Even like they added an extra deck, extra staterooms.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Was very interesting to think about how in the world they would do that. You know, they moved. I believe it was the theater up or something, and for one whole or at least half of the deck, I think they added staterooms. But from my experience reading or looking at some of the YouTube videos about the transformation of the Triumph to the Sunrise, the cabins that they added were interior cabins and cabins with just an ocean view. Those were the types. So I kind of like try to figure out that that's probably how they're able to do that. They weren't like pushing out the side of the ship and adding balcony cabins.
Right.
That they did not do.
It was like, how did they do that? Like, it was crazy.
It was so. Yeah. It's just like very interesting to see how in the world in 60 days.
In 60 days they did this.
To make those changes. But I think that some of the things that I have read on Facebook with people making comments about the transformation of the Sunrise. How that was done in 60 days. Before the Triumph went into dry dock, the cabins were being upgraded while they were in.
That's right.
Cruising.
That's true. Yeah.
They weren't going from doing.
Because I think we saw a video of somebody who was on the Triumph while they were working on, like, one part of the ship was being blocked off.
Like, what is this? Because they had construction materials on the ship already as they were having cruises with passengers on the ship, which was kind of like maybe a bit of a controversy at that time. You know, like why?
Like some people had like
they're gonna meet their deadline, so this is how we're gonna do it.
Right. Like you're still going to your destination. You still have access to the ship. It's just this part we're working on. We don't know if they made this known to people who were on that particular ship.
In other words, prior to them. Right. So,
but you know,
you have to say that that's really the only way they could have done all that work.
Right. In the amount of time. Yeah.
Because they were refurbishing cabins as the ship was still actively cruising. You know, in what did they call it? Well, they still had cruises going on, but they were still upgrading
at the same time.
Some decks would be cut off, you know, totally closed to passengers, you know, and they could go access certain areas of the ship because they were doing upgrades at certain portions.
I'm trying to be discreet, fixing my blouse.
So it's exciting, but you know, and it's so ironic, you know, this is the second time we're going on a refurbished ship.
Yeah.
And they happen to be sister ships.
Hey. So we're excited.
15 days and counting.
Woo! And it's such a busy week. We have so much going on with our church and just personal life. So we're trying to cram it all in. Our church is actually having our yearly Azusa conference. And it's like, oh my God. We're trying to figure out how to do that because it is the last day is the day before we leave. Yes. So it's like ridiculous. And I know some of you who follow us have asked about our church and things like that. So we go to Love Fellowship Tabernacle. We just want to plug it in right now before we forget. We go to Love Fellowship Tabernacle here in Brooklyn, New York, where our bishop and our pastor is Bishop Hezekiah Walker. We love you, Bishop. And he is international, globally known, and we have a major and amazing ministry. So when we talk about, oh, we're busy, we're doing this, it's because we're heavily active in our church. We are dedicated members, and we love supporting the work of the Lord. So that's what we mean when we say we're heavily busy. Also wanted to let you know that we purchased some new luggage.
We had to bring it up. This
Look at our luggage, y'all.
10 days. Yeah.
I'm like,
isn't it pretty?
Do we need more luggage? And you should have saw us looking like, oh my God. We was like, do we need any more luggage? Like, but I think this is a good deal, right? This one is Mom's. Let's get some light over here. We're trying to work with this natural light. As you can see, we don't have our camera like propped up. We're using our hands today because we have a lot of stuff to do today, but we just wanted to show you really quickly our luggage, give you some tips and tricks as well. Mommy also found these luggage tags on Amazon, I think.
Amazon.
And mommy, what you said that these were specially made for Carnival?
These are Carnival tags. Yes, you can go on Amazon, and they'll show you the ones that you get if you're on Carnival. They have to be Carnival because Carnival has this big, wide, fat tags. You know? So they're made to fit. Wide, yeah. Some of the cruise lines, their luggage, their tags are narrow, and they have a certain ones. But this is our first time trying them. I read reviews first, and they said they're very good. They have the little ring things on here. So
yeah, it looks good.
They said they're very sturdy. This way you don't have to worry about your paper tag that you print out coming off for your deck. And you can also use them. These have also luggage tag capability. You can turn the little thing around, and it has a space where you can write your name and address and use it as just a regular luggage tag as well.
Right. So multi-purpose. So that's a good idea.
Hey, I said, yeah, that's one-shot deal.
2 in 1.
Yep.
So if you're looking for something simple, cost-effective, check out Amazon if you haven't already. We're Prime members, so if you want to get them 2-day, 1-day shipping, you can do that as well. And it comes in handy, especially if you're in a hurry. You can get them right away. They're affordable, last-minute things. You want to save money? There you go.
And
boom, bow,
just
pow.
make sure you get the ones that fit Carnival. It has all the ones on there, Costa,
and they'll
Norwegian,
tell you
Holland America, Princess, all the ones that use the wide ones, because there are narrow ones for some other cruise lines, I guess. But this is my first time trying them, so
it's always good to try something new. And Mom, thank God for her, because I'm doing other things. She does all the research and knickknacks, paddywhacks.
Oh Lord,
Get my dog about. So right, she's somewhere. Our cat, she has an attitude. Every time we get ready to go on vacation, it's like she knows. But yeah, we just wanted to show you our luggage. And they have a good deal in Marshalls, Burlington, some other places we look into often.
You can even try Target.
Right, Target had a good.
You can even try Target. You just have to.
Let me turn this way.
You just have to obviously with shopping for anything, just be price conscious.
Right.
What do you feel is too much? What's not enough?
What your budget may be.
Yeah, but of course.
Because for us, we didn't want to carry a lot of stuff like last year. We just wanted to have one luggage and maybe a book bag, and that's it.
So
yeah,
we definitely needed to get larger pieces.
Right.
So so far it looks good. It looks like whatever we're gonna take once we decide.
Yeah.
Because everything that's in here that we lay out to go in there is not going. So we figure everything will fit in one bag.
Mom thinks mine is a little bigger. We got them from the same place.
It's nice. It has like,
and it's wider.
Could be the print.
Excuse my feet.
Oh boy. We just think that everything we really, really need to bring will fit in here, and we'll just have one bag. And once we check our bag and we have to walk around, we only have
our book bags.
Right.
And that's the goal. And then we're not stuffing them to capacity. We have plenty of space, so if we want to bring back any souvenirs like we normally do, we have room to accommodate that as well. So we just wanted to give you some tips, if you don't already know, that you can definitely check out these places, because this is the time of year where you need to jump on it, because they do have good deals and good prices. Now, we're not saying you have to get a big suitcase like us. We're getting these because we're going on a journey. And we haven't been on a journey in 2 years?
I think the first journey,
no.
The first journey was on the Carnival Sunrise.
Right.
Which was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the first cruise we had taken.
We had a lot of luggage.
So, we in a Carnival.
We didn't know. Right. We were like, okay, that's a long time. That's a lot of clothes.
When you choose your cruise, let me speak for myself, us. When we choose our cruise, we look at, number one, where we want to go.
Right.
And do we want to keep going to the same place? But at that time, we hadn't been to that many places.
Right.
And, of course, the places you want to go back to.
Yeah. So we got some favorites, and we don't mind going back to.
Yeah, it just so happened that particular time, my first Carnival journey, it just happened to be places we wanted to go to, and it happened to be a journey.
Right. So we were like, oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing.
What's a journey?
What's a journey cruise?
Like, trip's a journey.
Hello, we journey all the time.
But with Carnival, it means that it's at least a 9-day plus
cruise, right?
You know.
So that's like 5 ports.
This one is.
All 5 points.
Don't necessarily have 5 ports.
The last one was, I thought, was 5. So was it 4?
I think it was 3 or 4, but this one is the most we've been on
so
far. This one is
where we going?
You guys out there who are already on the June 10th, you know, if you're watching this video, you know what we're talking about.
Right.
You know, June 10th to the 20th, you know, we're going to Puerto Rico, Tortola, St. Martin.
Come on, somebody.
St. Thomas.
And
Grand
Turk.
You know, so that was the attraction for this cruise.
Right.
Also, we're getting, I said, wow, there's a 2-in-1, if you want to call it that. We get to go on a refurbished ship that we've never seen. New cabins.
And we've never been on the Triumph. So now we get to go on the Triumph, but as the Sunshine.
Right.
So that's a bonus. And then on top of that, like my mother said, it's a journey cruise. Mm-hmm. So it's like we're getting to experience all of this in one trip. So we had to take advantage of that. So I feel like, you know, like my mom said, if you're going to be on this trip, please holla. Because we would love to link up with you. We would love to take some photos, chit chat, and just meet you. It's just been such an awesome experience thus far, communicating with so many of you who've been reaching out to us. It's been making our hearts so full of joy.
It's so exciting.
Yes.
Especially the last time we went.
Ooh, the sun, look at that.
Yeah.
What did you, y'all?
We went to the terminal and ran into people.
Yes, last year. It was amazing.
That was exciting. But so
it's getting so close to countdown.
So like we said, 15 days I believe today. So
yes, and we're praying we have beautiful weather again, like always. That's always our prayer.
God always does it.
Yes, and we're just, I mean, look what happened last year with Bermuda. Like,
yeah, the Bermuda one for September was.
We still can't get over that.
But turned out so beautiful.
Amazing. Mm-hmm. It turned out so amazing. So I guess that's it. We are just so happy to be back and sharing this video with you. Again, we are going on the new Carnival Sunrise. It's refurbished. It used to be the Carnival Triumph, like we said.
Yep.
And we're leaving on June 10th. So we want to see you. If you're going, leave a comment down below. We would love to read your comments. Let us know so we can link up. Like we said, we would love to meet you.
Love to meet you.
All right, you guys. So we'll talk to you soon. And remember, Jesus loves you. And so do we. Bye, guys.